All right, check it out. Science class with the Grandmaster, the Big Punisher, Young Scientific, Mighty Dusty Gomez in the building. Here to drop science. Okay. All right, first of all, I looked up the definition of body. All right. Body, one of the definitions is to embody or make concrete that which is not physical. Okay. So keep that in mind when I talk, because this is all about knowledge of self. This is the study of being, states of being. That's what I call this. It's not philosophy. It's not religion. That's what we're here to do. We're here to understand what this is, what all this is. This, and then after this, all this. First, we gotta understand this. Get your chi right, folks. Chakras, get them all lined up and down. A lot of energy to breathe freely through them. That's chi come. All right, you don't know about that though. So, with that being said, as time goes on and the more understanding, the greater understanding I come to with things, I find it harder and harder to judge people because I no longer see them as Mark, David, Joe. You know, I see them as, in other words, I don't see them as independent beings. We're all the same. I'm the same as you. We're all one spirit. Well, maybe I think more than one spirit, but there's one thing that we just encapsulate. We're basically trapped in this human form. This, you know, it's some people think it's great. You know, I don't think so. I think it's a clusterfuck of neurons and dense matter. You know, and some people are blessed to have better earth suits than the next man. You know, and better environment, because the next encapsulation is your environment. That's also an encapsulation. That's part of your body. So, you know, some people have different, you got something growing off the side of your forehead. That's going to cause your life to be very, more difficult than somebody that doesn't have, a nose growing off their hip. All right, they're already fucked up from the start. So, and then forget the environment from which they came. This, so it's like we're trapped in these suits, these human suits, and it's like the spirit is just doing the best it can with what it got, So even don't shoot me for this, but like even a serial killer or a Chima or whatever, Rainbow. It's hard to even judge that person because it's not that. It's just because we're all dealing with a predator. All right, we all did that. Evil is alive. There's evil. There's predators, unseen forces that comprise more. With the physical organic structures are only a very small percentage of what's out there. We're dealing with the predator. And the predator thrives. It actually lives off our energy, negative emotions. That's how it survives. So when we get angry, frustrated, jealous, hungry, all these things that trigger negative emotions, that's due to this predator, this being that causes this. Some people call it the ego. Now I'm not claiming that I know. I'm filming this because I hear other people talking that makes concrete, vague thoughts that I already had. And I say, right, oh, that's right. And I'm able to articulate it now. So this is my point. My point is to bring my articulation, my best understanding to the table. And let whoever wants to get it next, you eat it. Then if you ain't heard it so far, now you heard it now. And maybe you were thinking the same things vaguely, and now you say, all right, here's another guy thinking the same thing. And this is enlightenment. This is awakening. So, with that being said, I can't, all right, yeah, these people that do these bad things on this planet, yeah, they need to be in court. They need to, even though I'm not gonna get started right now. That'll be the next tutorial on the prison system and police, because they're evil and they are out to get you. Don't get that twisted. They are out to get you. They're coming for you. They're looking for you any way they can get you. In that cage, they're going to put you in that cage, because that's the utmost negativity. That's where you're in hell on earth. And the predator now has something to eat for for however many years you're stuck in there. You're not happy in there. So they're possessed. I've seen it. I came to that conclusion a long time ago. Being incarcerated, and I remember I used to see the COs, like there was just something about them. I thought they were like almost like androids, some type of fucking robots. And I understood that they work for the devil. They work for this enterprise. And but yeah, something needs to be done with these people, because their physical form is weak. It's not able to endure, or it's not able to handle whatever the demon is. It's in you. It's controlling you. See, someone like me, I'm lucky. I'm just lucky. I'm empathetic. All of us have this, man. We're all dealing with the same forces. It's what we do with it. And it takes work. This ain't something that you're just born and you just coast through. Nah, man. The more you know, it's like they say, ignorance is bliss, but there's no such thing as ignorance. Everybody knows something, and the whole key is to learn more, understand what you know, articulate it, share it, learn more, do it again, repeat. That's how this goes, man. Each one teach one, Each one teach one. Son helps son. All right, that's just. I take. I'm a white guy. I take at least there's ways of thought out there that help, man. Like I take a lot of my thought process and even ways of speaking from, which is ironic, to the Nation of Gods and Earths, or you go to God Bodies, 5%ers, whatever you want to call them, because when I started hearing about this shit, like when I started investigating, because what I heard, it was interesting and fascinating, and it clicked with me, it resonated with something I already had in me. And they, whether or not their foundation, the basis is a little bit, it's hard to swallow the whole thing with, Yaku, the mad scientist, created the white man from his skin graft. I don't know where they get that from, but their way of handling life, man, is it's unequatable. They formulated a system of if it's done right. I mean, that's how you do this life thing, man. And but the ironic part is that they believe the white man to be a devil, and they basically don't like white people. So it's kind of like a catch-22. But I can't help it, man. Like it's out there, and I believe that something like that, it was brought to the forefront by somebody that got this knowledge and is able to, like I said, articulate it, and everything evolves, man, and transforms. So what started as something that had a foundation in hatred for the white man, it could possibly grow to be something just, everything sheds skin. So that's the skin that probably is going to be shed. And then that's going to allow this great knowledge to be shared with everybody, which it should be, which it very well should be, So I forget what I was saying with that, but like I was saying, man, like the whole point of this is that we are an eternal spirit. All right, we are an eternal spirit, and we're all the same. You're no different than me. When I look at you, I see me. But I don't see me, I see something else. I see something bigger that's in me, around me. It's just, I just see people, fumbling through this shit, man. You know, they just fumble through this shit called life, and it's like, you know, some people have to. They got no choice. They're retarded, whatever. They, you know, they lost a limb. I mean, even though no, they don't fumble. You know, some people just like I don't know. They fucking, you know, if you got the blessing to have all your limbs and have asymmetrical features, man, go ahead and take that shit and run with it, man. You know, do the best you can and with what you got. You know, make it happen. Because ain't nobody gonna make it happen for you. That's another thing. Ain't nobody gonna make it happen for you, man. And you can start over, man. You just pick up where you left off, man. And knowledge learned is, you know, not knowledge lost. You don't lose nothing. It's like muscle memory. It's all a muscle, man. You know? It's like, if you worked out your whole life, but then you stop for a year, and then I say you stand next to a man in the gym, right? You worked out your whole life. Right? He never worked out before in his life, but you haven't worked out for a year. You both are gonna start off not struggling to do 5 push-ups, right? That's what's gonna happen. But in a week's time, you're gonna be banging 50 in a clip, no problem, because that muscle that just remembered, boom, clicked right in. He can't do 5, because his body's fucking in fatigue mode, you know. So, you know, I'm a little nervous here to the trembling voice, is this stage thing. But yeah, so, you know, everybody, man, you know, get your lightsabers, right? Get your lightsabers, all right? Keep a knife with you, or nunchucks, whatever, bow staff. Keep, you know, learn how to use a weapon, because you're gonna need it at some point. Whether it be against another man, or you just gonna need to do something with. You need some type of device with you. You know, this is really a lifesaver. You know, until they develop, they probably got them already, but you know, we don't have them. But so yeah, you know, your lightsabers, man. Do your push-ups, study the lessons. You know, do the knowledge, man, and don't forget, help somebody, man. That's what you're here for, to teach. You know, teach the next man, help the next man do what he don't think he can do. Teach him how to do it, and then move on. And you don't ask for no praise, don't ask for a dollar. Do it because that's what you're supposed to do, man. And if you got a wife, you know, take care of that. Pay your bills. See? You know what I mean? And home is where you hang your hat, man. It's all temporary. So make wherever you go, make that your home, your kingdom, man. One of my favorite books, The 48 Laws of Power, is one of the laws is walk like a king. I think it's like they walk like a king and be treated as one, which is like, it's powerful, man, because it's all in perception, man. You act like a king, man. Don't act like a bum. Even if you are a bum, you know, it's like they say in the rooms, or in programs, act as if, become as if. I get that from Phoenix House, long-term program. I was there 3 times. How long? 12 months, 6 months, 14 months. Great place, love it, obviously. Learned a lot there, but yeah, behavioral modification, but they preach that. They preach that, man. Act as if, become as if, man. You know what I'm saying? Only you're your own worst enemy, man. Only you set your own limits. You set your own limits, man. You set your own limits. You know, you set the bar. You know, you work out your own equation. You formulate your own equations. You get the answers to your own equations. You know? Life is a riddle. Life is a riddle. Don't fuck around and diddle. Don't fuck around and diddle with your pedal. You know, ain't no time for games. Ain't no time for playing with yourself, man. Finger popping your bum holes. You know, take the thumb out your ear, stick it in your ass. Whatever, however that shit goes. Do something. Make somebody laugh, man. It's funny too, man. You gotta be humor. Humor is the name of the game, man. Just get through this, man. Laugh, man, because the predator don't like happiness, man. As long as you can handle everything and don't shake, don't flinch, twitch, or stutter. You know, you take the direct line to the source. Boom. You know, first strike wins the fight. You know, you don't gotta be the strongest man, but if you quickly tap that man's nose, he can't see. Boom, throw him in a headlock, flip him. You know, piece of jerk, piece of dash, the passo strangler, and you. Yeah.